Dear Minister, dear Yusuf, it's really my great pleasure to be here in Nigeria today. And this morning, we co-chaired the EU Ministerial Dialogue. Nigeria is a key partner to European Union, and strong potential is there also to deepen our cooperation even further. This may be my first visit to Nigeria, but I know the strength of your country, and this will not be the last. As Africa's most populous nation and economic engine, you are political heavyweight and also regional anchor. Nigeria's stability is crucial for the entire region. EU Nigeria cooperation has grown steadily in recent years, and we want this positive track to continue. So, this morning we also spoke about key areas where we work closely together. First, on security, Nigeria faces a dangerous rise in jihadist violence. Extremist groups like Boko Haram pose not only a threat to Nigeria, but also to the region. Nigeria is a bulwark in the fight against terrorism, and Europe stands shoulder to shoulder with Nigeria. Over the past decade, we have mobilized more than 700 million euros to support counterterrorism, stabilization, rule of law, and the multinational joint task force. But our cooperation is not only tactical, it's also strategic. Earlier this year, we launched the first EU Nigeria Peace, Security, and Defense Dialogue, and this is how we turn our partnership into action by defining the priorities and strengthening cooperation. Nigeria is also a major partner on trade, investment, and green and digital transitions. The EU is Nigeria's main trading and investment partner. More than a quarter of Nigeria's trade is with the European Union. Over 200 European companies are operating here and creating 130,000 jobs. The EU's Global Gateway program is well on track and with Nigeria and in Nigeria. And today we move forward with new projects in digital, agriculture, health, worth 66 million euros of grants and 221 million euros in low interest loans. EU Nigeria Business Forum, which we will organize in Lagos in June, will boost the investments and partnerships between our companies and private sector organizations. We also look forward to negotiating with Nigeria science, technology, and innovation agreements under the Horizon Europe program. And all this is a win for Nigeria, but it's also a win for the European Union. And third, on migration, we have made real progress on the EU Nigeria readmission agreement to ensure safe and dignified returns of those Nigerians who can no longer stay in European Union. So I thank you, Yusuf, for your leadership really in these negotiations and also initializing the agreement today. This is part of broader cooperation on migration. It shows that even on sensitive issues, trust delivers results. And finally, we discussed the broader regional outlook. West Africa faces serious challenges from unconstitutional changes of power, terrorist threats in the Sahel spilling over to neighboring countries, to humanitarian crises in parts of the region. In this turbulent situation, the defense of the rules-based international order matters more than ever. That is why the EU remains firmly committed to its partnership with ECOWAS. We strongly support ECOWAS as a framework for regional stability, as the future of standby force illustrates. And you can count on our long-term commitment. Dear Minister, the EU is a reliable and predictable partner for Nigeria. We believe in this partnership, and I hope today's discussions also kick off an ambitious upgrade of the EU-Nigeria partnership. So thank you again for hosting us and welcoming us so warmly. Thank you.